It is 10 days to Afghan 2021. It's happening in 2022. I'm BJ One. Welcome to So You Think You Know About Football. This show is brought to you courtesy Adama Slay Foundation. Just in case you're wondering what the show is all about, if it's your first time, welcome and thank you for joining the family. I'm going to be testing your knowledge on this beautiful round leather game of football. So like I already mentioned, it is 10 days to Afghan. So it is the Afghan special right about now. So we're preparing for Afghan. So some pre-Afghan action going on there, and then we'll be having the main action drama actually happening in Cameroon. Are you guys ready? What do you think Team Nigeria will be doing? I'm your girl. I'm your host, Bakari. That's my name. What do you think Team Nigeria will be doing? What do you think we're going to? How far do you think we're going to be getting to? Last time out, we got to the semi-final. I mean, Algeria were the ones who actually chased us out of the competition and then went on to win that one. So, this time around, do you think we are up to the task? Do you think we are ready? Do you think we are available? Do you think we can actually do it this time around? I mean, time will tell, right? Austin Eguavon is the man who is taking us there, and he has released a 28-man list, and we know that that list is going to be eventually trimmed to 23. So what do you think is going on? What do you think is going to be proceeding to the competition? All of that stuff, all right, guys? Make sure you get in touch with me. Let's have this conversation. Let us go as smooth as possible. If you want to be a part of the show as well, ensure that you follow us on all of our social media platforms. I'll tell you the handle in a minute. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, the handle is CTV Live. And on TikTok, it is CTV Live 1. The WhatsApp number for you to get in touch to me with, do not call the number. Just call me via WhatsApp, all right? You can call me via WhatsApp, or you leave me a text or message on WhatsApp, all right? I'm always here for you. 09015601 is the WhatsApp number. But I've got a special guest with me on the show today, and he'll be telling us what it is all about. He has some information he would like to share with us. And I mean, I'm always here for things like that. I absolutely love it's about grassroots football. I already told you guys about it. All right. So with me on the show, I've got a special guest, like I already mentioned. I've got Mr. Ibrahim Olagoke with me on the line. Hello, sir, and welcome to the show.
Welcome, hello. I'm fine, thank you.
It's absolutely great to have you. So before we go into the show proper, I already talked about Team Nigeria. How far do you think Nigeria can go in this particular competition? The Afghan 2021 that is happening in 2022.
Well, I expect to see our national team in the final because we have the best crop of players aside from Algeria. Algeria has a complete set of players followed by Nigeria, so I expect to see Nigeria doing well at next year Nations Cup.
Okay, and I really hope they do well. I cannot wait for us to perhaps talk to the title for the next time, for the uptake time. I absolutely love that one. So, sir, I know that you have some information for us, and I want you to tell us about it, what the competition is all about, right? I mean, I love grassroots football, and over here at CTV, we love grassroots football as well. So, sir, tell us about what this competition is all about. What's the name? How long has it been running for? And what actually made you choose to start a grassroots competition?
Thank you. Thank you very much. The name of the competition is Mock Africa Nations Cup. It started in 1990. We test run it in 1990, and after the success of the inaugural edition, we decided to make it a yearly event. Since then, we've been running it up till now.
And that's a really long time. That's a really long time, absolutely. 31 years running. So we're actually looking forward to the 31st final this year, actually.
Yes, the 31st final will be coming up tomorrow, Friday, 31st of December 2020.
31st. I mean, that's really big. And it's also happening on the 31st of December, which is tomorrow.
The final will be taking place between Nigeria and Rwanda.
Team Nigeria and Team Rwanda. I love it. Let's see what Rwanda will be doing, and let's see what Team Nigeria will be doing. All right, so let's talk about the age category of the competition. What is the age category of the competition? Who is eligible to participate?
Okay, well, it's a free age group. It's a free age group. There's no age limit. Once you fit, you are capable of playing sport. You come and play. It's age-free competition.
It's a free age competition. All right, so everybody is eligible basically. If you love football, if you're a lover of football, I mean, you can be a part of this one. So I absolutely love it. So I already know we know that it is the 31st edition, and Team Nigeria will be going head-to-head with Team Rwanda. So that's the finals happening tomorrow. So I want you to educate us really quick. I want you to tell us about it. So now we're talking about the 31st here. Of course, 31 years, no be beans, no be joke. But Mr. Ibrahim, I'm sorry, sir. I am not seeing your face clearly.
Okay.
Aha, fantastic. This is better now.
Okay.
All right, sir. So, like I said, 31 years running. It's a long time. So, can you tell us about your experiences so far, the ups, the downs? What has it been like actually running a grassroots competition for 31 years?
Okay, thank you, presenter. When we started in 1990, we were about 5 in number. You understand? Later, the rest pulled out because there was nothing, there is no gain in it. You understand? We find it difficult to maintain the competition. But as the year runs by, we started seeing some little sponsors for the Rotary Club of Akumojo came. They partnered with us for about 5 or 6 years. After they left, we started sourcing for individual sponsor.
Okay, so I mean, it's obvious that there's a backstory to this. There's been some experiences here and there. Please go ahead, sir. Hello?
Yes. So this is the 35. Oh, I'm listening.
Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yeah. So this is the 31st edition, and we started the 31st edition on the 5th of December, although it's a knockout series, and we have gotten to the final. Inshallah, we'll be playing the final tomorrow at Omituntun Stadium along Abeokuta Express.
Omituntun Stadium along Abeokuta Expressway. So, guys, make sure you head down there. I mean, all of you are on holidays, so make sure you support grassroots football. I mean, that's what we preach here on CTV. So, sir, let's talk about you. You've talked about your experiences, right? Now, I would like to focus on the positives that this competition has actually seen so far. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Okay.
All right, I said.
Okay, come again.
Okay, I said I'd like to focus on the positives on the competition so far. By the aim of the competition, by your target, by your vision for this competition, do you think the competition has achieved it? What has been the achievement so far?
Yes, my sister. In fact, it has even surpassed my imagination. When I started, you understand, I said I saw it as my own contribution to youth development because everything was visually free. I don't collect money for the form. I don't collect money from the player. I only give them the form on a free of charge. But today, I have some of those who play with us are playing in Europe. You understand? And they are extending their hands of kindness to the competition. So in fact, we have achieved a lot. And my aims and objective of making football as a source of livelihood to those who want to play football. In fact,
And that's something really, really lovely to actually be proud about. The fact that you've nurtured these players from up until when they started playing in grassroots football competition, amateur football really, and going professional. That's got to be some huge feat right there. But Mr. Ibrahim, I'm struggling. I cannot see you, and I would love to see your face.
okay, I'm listening. Okay.
All right, sir. So I mean,
Are you seeing my face now?
yes, I can see you, but that.
Are you seeing my face? Okay.
Yeah, but the lighting isn't so good.
Okay.
Yes, this is much better. This is much
Are you
better.
seeing me clearly?
Yes, I can see you clearly now. All right, talking about your achievements, right? You mentioned the fact that you've had players who have gone on to play in Europe, play in clubs abroad. I mean, going to professional football, really, and they've been supporting this particular initiative. So that's something really amazing. So you already answered my next question, really. I wanted to ask about the products, really, the players from this competition, where they've gone to, how their career has improved, and what has changed, and all of that stuff. So let's now move on now to the downside a bit. What has been the challenges you've faced having a grassroots football competition running 31 years? What are the things that have been the not so great side of this competition?
Thank you very much. The problem I had with the competition is associated to all other grassroots competition. Hardly would you find sponsors who want to, you understand, who want to partner with you. People see grassroots football. If you go and
Ooh, network.
if not because of the support or the educational background I had. I had a master's in international relations and strategy from Lagos State University. So the little education I have been the one guiding me. Do you understand? To meet this sponsor. When they see my CV, they knew I have a lot to offer. So we still need a lot. Government need to help grassroots, because it's from the grassroots that we nurture players to the national team. In those days when we are growing up, the sports commission, we are coming to the grassroots to pick football, to pick those who will make Nigeria proud tomorrow. But this time around, the reverse is the case. You hardly see the coach coming to the grassroots to pick player again. The academies are taking over. So what we need now is the government should come down to the grassroots and help those who are organizing grassroots by giving them competitions, you understand, to host every year, so that the sport will be back, so that football will be back to its former place.
And that would be actually lovely to actually have football back to where it used to be. I mean, Nigeria being at the forefront in Africa and also perhaps competing on the world stage quite par to par, I'll be up to par perhaps with their opponents in Europe and Asia and all of that stuff. So thank you so much. I mean, and we're sure to, guys, head over to Omitutu Stadium. That's along Abeokuta Expressway. That's where it's happening, the mock Afghan. So we have Team Nigeria going head-to-head with Rwanda. So who are you rooting for? Of course, I'm rooting for Team Nigeria, of course. We're here. Let's see who you're going to be rooting for. And I mean, I love grassroots football so much because you get to see so much talent here, like undiluted talent, passion, some energy of, I mean, it's amazing really. So guys, let's make sure as a community, as a people, we go out there to support our very own boys. Let's make sure we support them, and we put our hands together really to take football back to where it used to be in Nigeria. All right, sir, so thank you so much, and we'll be sure to be there. I mean, CCB love, we love things like this, so we'll be sure to be there to come grace and support the occasion. All right, sir, so now you talk about the sponsorship and all of that stuff. So now I'm going to put you on the hot seat for a little while. I'm going to be asking you a couple of questions. Like I said, it is the AFCON special. We're counting down to AFCON 2021. And, I mean, happening January 9th is when we're kicking off this particular competition next year. Well, it is happening in 2022, but hey, not to worry. So, like I said, I'm going to be testing your knowledge on, this one is going to be an AFCON special. Typically, so you think you know about football is on general football. But this time around, the questions are based on Nigeria as a team, as a country, as a footballing nation. All right, sir, so I'll be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. Are you ready for me?
Okay.
All right, then. But before I go into the question, because I'm so nice like this, I'm going to tell you the rules of the competition, how the competition is going to go, and all of that stuff. So the first round, which is the preliminary round, I'll be asking you 3 questions in that one. You have to answer at least 2 questions correctly for you to progress to the next round, which is the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. If you can answer at least 1 correctly, you get to progress to the knockout phases of the competition. From the quarterfinals to the finals, I'll be asking you 1 question each. So you've got to answer all of my knockout phases questions to be a winner on the show. So, shall we?
Okay.
All right, then, your first question. All right, then, your first question coming up right about now. Nigeria won our first African Cup of Nations title in what year? Nigeria won our first African Cup of Nations title in what year? A, 1970, B, 1972, C, 1980, and D, 1982.
1980.
1980. 1980. Final answer.
1980. 1980.
Absolutely correct. Yes, 1980. 1980 is the correct answer. Yes, Nigeria did win our first African Cup of Nations title in the year 1980. So your next question. But Mr. Ibrahim, I need to see your face. I love to see your face, so I would like to see your face.
Okay, I'm listening, okay.
All right, then your second question. We know Nigeria won our first AFCON in 1980. Now, who was the best player of the tournament in that year? Who was the best player of the tournament in the year 1980, the AFCON, right? Who was the best player of the 1980 AFCON tournament? A, Segun Odegbami. B, Khalid Labid. C, Christian Chukwu. And D, Festus Onigbide?
Olusegun Patrick Odegbami.
Olusegun Odegbami. Well, that was actually not the correct answer. Segun Odegbami was one of the highest goal scorers. Yeah, it was tied with Khalid Labied. But Christian Chukwu actually won the best player of that tournament. So it wasn't Segun Odegbami. It was Christian Chukwu. But you have one more question. If you get this question correctly, you can and you will progress to the second round of the competition.
Okay.
In 1989, the Nigeria under 20 side came back from a 4 goals down deficit. They came back from 4 goals down to win a game against which of these teams? In the year 1989, Nigeria under 20s team came down from 4 goals to win a game against which of these teams? A, against Portugal. B, was it against Brazil? C, was it against USSR? And D, was it against USA?
Against USSR, that is the man miracle.
Fantastic. Yes, it was the Daman Miracle. USSR is the correct answer. Yes, Nigeria came down from 4 goals down in that particular tournament. So fantastic fit right there from our very own side. So now you are in the second round of the competition. In this one, I'll be asking you 2 questions. You've got to answer at least one correctly to progress to the next round. Your question: the only team to have played in every FIFA World Cup tournament is who? The only team to have played in every FIFA World Cup tournament. Now, this is the senior levels. The FIFA World Cup, the senior one, right? The team to have played in all of these tournaments. They've missed none. A, Germany.
Okay.
B, Spain. C, Brazil. And D, England.
Brazil, C.
Brazil, C. Absolutely correct. Yes, they are perennial. They are always at the World Cup. Absolutely always at the World Cup. So now your next question, which is just a mere formality, but I'll be asking you anyway. How many under 17 World Cup has Nigeria won? At the under 17 level, how many World Cup has Nigeria won under 17? A, 5, B, 6, C, 7, and D, 8.
A5.
A5. Well, Nigeria has actually won 5. You're absolutely correct. At the under 17 level, Nigeria has won 5 titles. 1985, 1993 we did it, 2013, 2015. So hey, we know how to do the business at that particular level, the under 17 levels. So now you are in the quarterfinals of the competition right about now. Let's see. From this point on, you've got to get all of my questions correctly for you to be a winner. So your quarterfinal question coming up right about now. Who led Nigeria to our first appearance at the FIFA World Cup tournament, at the senior level now? Who led Nigeria to our first appearance at the FIFA World Cup tournament? A, Amadou Shuaibu. B, Festus Onigbide. C, Bonfred Joe. And D, Clemens Westhoff.
Clemens Westhoff, D.
Clemens Westhoff, absolutely correct. Yes, he led Nigeria to our first appearance at the 1994 World Cup tournament. So yes, your next question, which is the semi-final question, you're just 2 correct answers away from being a winner on the show. The most successful country, the most successful nation at the under 17 World Cup tournament is who? Which team is the most successful at the under 17 World Cup level? A, Brazil. B, Spain. C, Nigeria. And D, USA.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Final answer, Nigeria.
Yes.
Well, I'm so sorry to tell you, but if you had said USA, that was the incorrect answer. If you had said Spain as well, that was also not the correct answer. So you're left with Brazil and Nigeria. Well, I'm so sorry, Mr. Ibrahim. The team that's actually been the most successful at the under-17 World Cup level is Nigeria. You're absolutely correct. You are in the finals of the competition. Brazil actually are sitting pretty in second place with 4 titles to their name. Nigeria has won it 5 times, and they did a back-to-back sometime in the year 2013 and the year 2015. So Big ups to you, sir. You are in the finals. One correct answer from being a winner on the show. Now your final question, all right? Which of these teams did Nigeria play against at the 1980 African Cup of Nations final? Which of these teams did Nigeria play against at the 1980 African Cup of Nations final? A. Morocco, B. Egypt, C. Algeria, and D. Ivory Coast.
C. Algeria. We won by 3-0.
Hey, I love it. This starts. But I'm so sorry to tell you. I have to break your heart right there. Well, I'm so sorry. But hey, I'm so sorry. Morocco was not the correct answer. Nigeria did not play against Morocco. No. Nigeria did not play against Ivory Coast as well. So you're left with Egypt and Algeria. Nigeria, yes, did play against Algeria in the 1980 African Cup of Nations, and yes, we won that one by 3-0. So, Mr. Ibrahim, congratulations. You're my first winner on today's show. So, big ups to you, sir. You do know your football really well. You do know your football. You know Nigeria. I mean, you were just giving me those stats and facts back to back. I really love it. I love the confidence. So, thank you so much for being a part of the show, sir. I mean, how does it feel to be a winner, though?
Okay.
I said, how does it feel to be a winner?
I'm happy to be a winner.
Well, I'm glad. Exactly, right? Exactly. So, big ups to you, sir. Congratulations. I'll be getting across to you on how you can get your prizes. I mean, we're actually coming to your competition tomorrow, so we'll be sure to do the proper handing over of your prizes right there. So, thank you so much for being a part of the show, sir. I would like for your friends to come be a part of the show as well. So, I'm even more grateful. I really love the fact that you came on the show, and I love the fact that you actually even won. So thank you so much. So, sir, I'd love for your friends to be a part of the show as well. So ensure that you tell them about the show. You can always send their WhatsApp numbers to me. I would like to talk to them, and I'd like for them to be a part of the show. I'll talk to them, and they can come and put their knowledge to the test as well. So thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you. And, I mean, we wish you all the best for the mock Afghan competition. And I really hope we'll get to see some fireworks between Team Nigeria and Team Rwanda.
It's nice being on your program too. It's nice being on this program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love every bit of it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. We'll be sure to talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, so I just spoke with Mr. Ibrahim and Mr. Ibrahim Olagoke. That's his name. I mean, I had a special guest on today's show, and he is the organizer and the convener of the mock AFCON competition. Can you imagine that? 31, 31st is even confusing me. The English is, bro, 1990, that's a long time. And they are here now, I mean, 31st edition. So you guys, come on out if you stay around Akonjo and these axes and virus. Alimosho precisely. Omitutu isn't so far away from you. So the Omitutu Stadium is where it's going to be happening. That stadium we popularly call as Paco Field. Yes, I grew up around that area. So yes, I absolutely know Paco Field. Yes, I played a couple of games there in my time. Yes, in my time. I've retired now. I've hung up my boots. And all of you that are shaking your head and are saying no, I don't know what you're about. Did you see me in action? No. So you can't decry my claim. I want to miss that English and no. Moving on, so guys, I mean, so head on out to support this lads, to support this boys. This is a free age competition. So perhaps you can also be a part of the 32nd edition, which is going to be happening next year. God keep us alive. All right, you already heard from the man's mouth himself. You heard from the owner's mouth himself, and he told us that that competition is going to be for everybody, really. Free age competition is what it's going to be about. So guys, head on to support this lad, basically. I love grassroots football for a reason. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I come your way again. I mean, your home girl, Omolabake, right? 10 days to AFCON. Are you guys ready? What do you think Team Nigeria will be doing? What do you think will be our biggest opponent? We're going to be playing Egypt, though. I'm not excited about that one, but hey, moving on. Well, Nigeria can do it. Yeah, we can. Stick around on CTV, and we have amazing content just for your viewing pleasure. Bye for now.